Good morning, you guys. Good very early morning. It is literally 6:18 in the morning. I'm gonna catch the sunrise, although I'm a little late, and then get some pictures taken. I'm pretty sure I'm literally the only person who's awake right now because everybody and their mama's asleep and it's super quiet. But I want to get these pictures taken before people start showing up to the beach. And what better way to do it than at the sunrise? I was gonna do it during golden hour, but you can get the same kind of quality content in the sunrise too. So we're gonna go ahead and head out there now. So I'm already back from the beach. I got some pictures taken. Well, I took them myself. I think they came out really good. By the time y'all see this vlog anyway, the posts will be up. But right now I'm gonna put on a different bathing suit, the one that I can actually swim around in and everything, because I just only bought this bathing suit just for the pictures, literally. And I wanted to stay out there a little longer, but the mosquitoes, they were not this brutal yesterday. They weren't even brutal at all. Like, I never even got bothered by it, but this morning it was just like, dang, like I couldn't even be out there. So right now I'm just going to get rid of some makeup. I have like very minimal foundation and a little bit of eyeshadow just to kind of like lighten my face up a little bit. Oh, and a little bit of highlight. And then we'll just head back out soon. It's a little later. I'm back in my room. I just went to do a quick outfit change because I was at breakfast earlier. Honestly, I was supposed to have an excursion today. My itinerary got flipped around, but it's okay. I'm not really tripping about it. So I had an excursion planned for today and I was gonna book it with the excursion desk at the front, but the lady told me that they're not open on Fridays, like the actual place I wanna go to. So I have to put that to Sunday. And then tomorrow I already have an excursion planned for that. And I can't wait to take you guys along with me for that. But I was supposed to go on an excursion today. That didn't work out. So it's gonna be another chill day here at the resort. The way I had planned it on my itinerary, I was gonna, you know, obviously fly in, have like, you know, the rest of the day to chill. And then yesterday was supposed to be a chill day, which it ended up being a chill day as well. Like, that's how I had it planned. And today and tomorrow were gonna be excursion days. But now, because the excursion's closed, I had to flip it to Sunday. And Sunday, because it was my last full day here, I was just gonna have a lounge day, a relaxing day, take it easy. I was gonna do a spa day, but it is so expensive. I'm talking about $250 for a 50-minute massage. Like, are you, ew, like, I'll be fine if it was like 150, maybe even 200, but $250, like, scam. So I'll be okay without it. As long as I get my excursions, that's really all I care about, are my excursions. And I'm really excited. So I was able to book it with the lady. So that's what I was doing this morning after I took my pictures. I changed, put on some shorts and a t-shirt because they don't allow you in with bathing suits at the buffet. So I had to change and everything. And then before I went to breakfast, that's when I went to go talk to the lady and actually book the excursion. So I'm really excited, but that's not gonna be until Sunday. Tomorrow I do have something else planned and I can't wait to take y'all along. But they're both gonna be like all day activities, which is great. I'm really excited to like get out of this resort and actually explore the city some more and have different food, because the food here so far has been very mediocre, I will say that. And it's a beautiful resort, a beautiful resort. I love it here. The staff is very nice. It's a very relaxing, quiet facility. And I just wish the food was better. Like, room service, I don't know if I told y'all about room service, but the food I had was nasty. It was disgusting. Hey, you live and you learn, you get what you get, so I'm fine. Now I know what not to get, but it's just weird. Like, it's just sad because this is a fairly new resort and you think, like, everything is there. It's nice, it's beautiful, like, it's such a pretty resort. If the food was to match it, it would be superb, but it's not. It's not giving what it needs to be given, so. But hey, you live and you learn. Now let's go ahead and go to the beach because I need some sun and I need to relax and just vibe. Here we are with another outfit of the day. This shouldn't be new to y'all, like y'all have seen this outfit before. This whole outfit, bathing suit and these pants, are from Amazon. And then of course I'm wearing the same sandals as yesterday. Excuse the towel, but let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach, let's get it away. Is that how she says it?
Staring at me. So you know what I did? I stared at him back.
Like once I realized that he was staring at me, I was literally like, and then he still continued to stare at me, and I was just like, can I help you? But you know, I didn't say can I help you, but I just kind of like, just did this. Why you keep staring at me?
And he had no shame. Like he wasn't even trying to be low key about it. Like he legit freaking like was. Man, I'm so dumb. Now several hours later, maybe like 4 or 5 hours later, I've just basically been chilling. I took a whole nap on the beach, have my shades on this time so now people won't be able to tell if I was asleep. But I had to tell y'all a story about what happened though when I woke up. And I just left the restaurant, it's a Mediterranean restaurant called Huzur. And so far, that has to be the best restaurant that I've had so far on this resort. Like they have this rice called sea rice, and it's fish, clam, and shrimp, and octopus. And it is super, super good, very, very flavorful. And I had an almond cake, so that one's really good. Y'all gonna see it in the clips, but it is really, really good. Right now I'm going back to the room because my phone is almost about to die. And yeah, I'll just check back with y'all later.
All right, so this is what happened at the beach. I was taking a nap, right? And I had my headphones in, so I couldn't hear anything until I started like hearing some screaming in the background. And I was like, wait, that's definitely not coming from my music. So I took out one of my headphones and I noticed that one of the vendors, so we have vendors here on the beach, right? And they come pretty frequently. I'm talking maybe like every 10 minutes or so, but they're different vendors. There's people that sell like henna tattoos, or they do massages, hair braiding, bracelets, Cuban cigars, like the whole shebang, right? So we get those vendors frequently. Turns out, based off the chisme that I was hearing, because they were arguing in Spanish and everything, and keep in mind, I was laying down, like knocked out asleep, and then I wake up because I was facing them, but of course I've been there like basically for the past 3 hours, so I was there first. But I wake up to some screaming, and it's the security guard who monitors our area with 2 vendors. And one of them was just like arguing, like cussing and everything in Spanish. So basically what happened was, it looks like one of the guests that are staying here at the resort, they called one of the vendors to come up to them. But it looks like the vendors aren't allowed past a certain point, which is understandable, you know, it's private property. So it looks like one of the guests, they called one of the vendors, and they were sitting like kind of like deeper inside in the beach. So like they have to walk pretty further into the resort to get to them. And it looks like he was like right behind the lifeguard, and the vendor was going to them, and the security guard was like, no, like absolutely not. But the thing is, I wasn't there when that happened. They were literally talking, like arguing about the whole situation, because the vendor was calling his supervisor, the security guard was calling his supervisor. But it looks like what happened was, I think the supervisor, the security guard, told him to go to the vendor and be like, hey, you cannot be over here, like you're way too like beyond this point, you need to go back to where the vendors are allowed to sell. And I guess because the vendor or the security guard disrupted the sale from the vendor got really pissed. He was just like, you're not doing your job, how dare you mess up my business, and blah blah blah. Like, they called me over there, I wasn't like, I walked over there con gusto, you know, they called me over there, how am I supposed to mess up business, and blah. He was turned. And even the security guard, he was all like super turned. Like, I could have sworn they were about to throw hands, and I'm over here like this. But of course I have my shades on, so they can't tell. Like, I'm over here like this asleep, and then I wake up to all that. And then of course, since I had my shades, I just open up my eyes because I have polarized shades, so no one can see me. And I was just kind of like acting like I'm asleep, but really I was listening to them the whole time, because again, I was facing them, so of course I can see what they were arguing about. And the security guard was like beyond pissed, and he was just like, well, you know what, like, I'm gonna take off, like, I'm gonna quit or whatever, so that way we can like handle this man to man and blah blah blah. And he's like, I don't care about you. Like, the vendor was like, I don't care about you or your job or your family. But it was really bad. I'm talking like 15 to 20 minutes of just straight arguing. And then they finally got the supervisor of the security guard, and I guess at that point the vendor that was arguing the most, he had went and done his stuff, because he was like, whatever, I'm not gonna waste my time with this guy, like, I'm gonna do my job because someone else isn't doing theirs. And I was just like, dang. Keep in mind, I'm right here, and I was just like, it's just me. But I guess because they think I was sleeping and I had headphones in, well, I low-key took one out, they probably were like, oh, she can't hear us. Like, y'all woke me up over there arguing because y'all went over past a certain point. But I get it, like, they're each trying to do their jobs. But it was just like, y'all couldn't argue like off over there in the corner. Y'all had to argue like right in front of me. And it was like 2 people, and then another guy was also like going back and forth with the security guard. It was just, but that was the story time. I don't really have much to do. I'm just gonna chill in my room for a little bit and then go to the pool. I'm gonna see if they have wings. I know I've seen a lot of like people post that they have wings here, so I want to try those. Hopefully it's good. Oh, and speaking of food, you don't need a reservation for any of these restaurants. If you do decide to come here, you don't need to save a reservation or anything, so there's no rush if you're gonna be running late or anything like that. You just show up to the restaurant of your choice and they'll get you seated. But I'm gonna take a break, well, another break. I'm just gonna chill in here for a little bit and then go to the pool, then just get ready for dinner later.
One thing about the Dominican Republic, these people here love to stare. Although I don't think those people were Dominican, but either way, like, I was eating wings, which ended up being really good. So far, that trumps the sea rice that I had earlier today, but they're definitely up there. And I was eating wings, and there was 2 couples that were walking by, right? And I was eating by myself, and I had music on, so I was just people watching. And I looked at them and then I looked away or whatever, and then I noticed that a girl pointed at me, but I wasn't sure if she pointed at me or she pointed at the dish. And like all of them, like the rest of the people, like turned around and looked at me, and then I looked at them and I looked at my food, and then I looked at them, but I was looking at them like I was chewing, and I was just like, why are you staring at me? But I feel like they were talking about the wings. They're like, I think the girl was like, oh, they have wings here. And I think they were pointing at my dish. And then because the guy, one of the husbands, he was like pointing at my dish, and he pointed at the bar that I ordered them from. So I think they were talking about my dish, talking about like, oh, but I think she got it from there. So yeah, but I looked at them back. Like, now at this point, if you're staring at me, I'm gonna stare at you back. Period. Nice to have the whole pool to yourself.
later. Right now we're fixing to go ahead and head out for dinner. Today we're gonna go to this French restaurant called Chez Rose. This restaurant does have a dress code, so you have to look nice for this one. They did say also in the reviews that this restaurant, along with the Japanese restaurant, are the two best restaurants that they have here. So we're gonna see if it's true. But let me go ahead and show y'all my outfit before we head out. All right, so this is the outfit of the evening. This dress, I got it from Abercrombie. It is wrinkled and I tried to iron it, but the iron is broken. It's leaking water literally from the cord. And I'm not trying to get myself electrocuted, so we're gonna have to work with this. Just wish it was ironed and straightened out a little more, but I got it from Abercrombie. It's really, really cute. Gives, I don't know, like French vibes and maybe a little bit of Italian, who knows. But definitely I plan to wear it for tonight. And then I'm wearing the same triangular mules that I wore on the first night. Again, I got these from Amazon, or you can also get them from Miss Lola's boutique if it's still available. But yeah, this is my outfit of the evening. I also did do a little bit of a soft glam makeup. You can't really tell because the lighting is not all that here, but it's there. And yeah, to dinner we go. Back from dinner, and that was really embarrassing. Like, remember how I told y'all about my dress being wrinkled? Oh, it was so embarrassing. I feel like so many people were staring at me, but again, I had on heels, so I feel like they were more so staring at my height. But also my dress was so wrinkled and I'm so mad, but it's okay because I will redeem myself. I feel like that was the only moment where I ever felt like super vulnerable about me being by myself. And then all I can think about is that song. I don't know if y'all heard that song that's on TikTok. It was all like, bad bitches walk through. It's that bad walk through. Bad bitches walk through. That's all that was playing in my head. And I was like, let me just walk like I'm that girl, because I am that girl. Also, the French restaurant was good. The soup was very cold. I got this VC soy soup and I thought it was cold, but it turns out, like, I thought it was cold by mistake. I was like, why are they serving me cold soup? But it turns out it's served that way. So I was just like, okay, you get a pass because it's supposed to be served cold, like as a soup. I got like a filet, like as y'all see in the clips, like I got like this filet de boeuf, which is like, I don't know, filet mignon, I don't know. But that one was pretty good. The creme brulee was not creme bruleeing. It was not creme bruleeing. It was not doing what it was supposed to do. Like, it was very clumpy. The texture was clumpy. It's supposed to be creamy. And I was so disappointed because it's like, how can you mess up creme brulee? And the service was really slow, but I get it because typically it's a French restaurant. A lot of people go there and, you know, you look nice and, you know, it's a couples resort. So all the couples go there to celebrate their anniversary, honeymoon, whatever, special occasion. So the service was kind of slow. The waiter, first of all, he never gave me a napkin and I'm in a white dress. So I'm just like, and I'm a messy eater. So I was being extra careful to make sure I didn't get this on my wrinkled dress. But yeah, and then I had like several like waiters. It was always a different waiter who brought my food. So like every time I asked one waiter to get me something, he wouldn't come back. So I was just like, okay, like I get it's really busy. So like I understand that there's different like servers that serve your food. But it was like so many different people that kept coming that I didn't even remember which one was my original server. And I don't know, I just felt like I kept getting ignored. I kept literally like waving them down like, hey, I know you see me, but it's okay. Like, it is what it is. The food, it definitely has some flaws, but it's pretty good. It's not that bad. I rate it a 7 out of 10. Right now, I'm gonna try and get some pictures taken. And right now they're doing like this live music and they're playing really good music right now. They're playing bachata, merengue, and salsa. It's a live band. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that out before it gets really late because I have to get up super early tomorrow.
That live band was amazing, bro. It was so good. I love the music, the energy, the vibe. Everything was there. The crowd was not vibey though. It was like only 2 couples dancing. No one else was dancing. They were just like, and I was looking like, but I wasn't dancing. I would have been dancing if I was like with my friends or anything or something like that. But I was by myself. So I was like, I don't want to dance by myself. I'm kind of shy for that. But I was dancing in my head and I was also like moving my shoulders, just like, you know, just showing that I was interacting. I was like, eh, eh, eh. And I love to dance Latino music so bad. Ugh, but it's okay. Ya para la próxima. Guys, good very early morning. It is 5 in the morning. I have an excursion today. We're doing an island tour. One of the islands is going to be Saona Island, which is basically like the Isla Mujeres of the Dominican Republic. If you've ever been to Cancun, you know what I'm talking about. It's basically like one of the nicest beaches with clear water and white sand. So we're gonna go to that island. And then of course there are other activities throughout the day. But let me go ahead and show y'all my outfit before we head out. I have to be at the lobby by 5:45 in the morning. Ugh. So this is the outfit of the day. The entire outfit is literally from Shein, from head to toe. I did bring an extra pair of clothes in case I wanted to slip into something more comfortable, which I know I will. I mean, it is an all-day tour. And let's do a little close-up on these shoes. They're so cute. Again, you can get them from Shein. Sorry, there's like a fingerprint smudge on the mirror, but yeah. Right now we're in Saona Island, specifically here in Mano Juan. We just basically walked around the town and just learned the history and the culture. I am enjoying it here. Like, look at this beach. It's beautiful. I think this is probably the prettiest water I have ever seen. I think as of right now, or up until today, I think that the prettiest water or island I have ever seen was the Cayman Islands. And Saona Island may have just beat that. Definitely really, really nice over here. And yeah, also we took the speedboat to get to this island, and baby, we was jumping on them waves. It was just like choo, choo, choo. but we got here pretty quick, like in 30 minutes from Dominican Republic, from where we were at, which was Valladolid, which is the port to get here. It took us like 30 minutes on a speedboat. Really, really nice. We had sandwiches for breakfast. We had jugo de mango. They also had maracuyá, which is passion fruit. Also, they had piña colada. He made it for us. He actually like legit made it for us. Let me show you this beach though. Our tour guide Melvin, he was talking about how Negro saves the eggs, like the turtle eggs, because like a lot of people, for one, the birds eat them, and then humans, they grab them for themselves, so that way they say that apparently they eat the turtle eggs to improve and enhance their sexual life. And also what's killing the turtles is that, of course, pollution. Like there's a lot of plastic in the ocean, and turtles, their favorite thing to eat is jellyfish. They eat, or the sea turtle specifically, they eat jellyfish. So the plastic bags, to them, they look like jellyfish, and when it turns out it's not jellyfish, they get entangled with the plastic and they just end up, you know, drowning, and they get suffocated. So basically that's why he saves them. He saved over like 22,000. Apparently he saves like 22,000 a year, or I don't remember if it was like 22,000 a year. Probably, I think that's what it is. And he started doing this as of like 2003. Right now we're like in the middle, like a little small break before we have to go to another island. We have like 2 or 3 other islands to go to. But other than that, having a great time. We're here in Playa Toro. This is supposedly one of the most beautiful islands here in the Saona region. We have about an hour and 20 minutes here. Bro, this water is so nice. Oh my god. And we have this whole beach to ourselves for now. Look, that boat right there is our boat. Like, we're literally the only people in this entire island. That's wild. We're now at Abanico Beach, and we have our own little section to ourselves, along with our chairs. And we're gonna be here for the next 2 to 2.5 hours.
We are finally back at the resort. Today was amazing, bro. Amazing. Like, this had to have been the best tour that I have ever been on. It had to have been. It was an all-day tour. Like, I literally had to be out in the lobby at 6 a.m. or 5:45 in the morning, to be honest, because that was my pickup time. I got up at like 4:30 or something. Not even, yeah, I got up at like 4:30 or 5. It was a little close to 5 in the morning, just for me to like make it out there on time. But it was like an all day, like from 5:45 all the way till now. It's like already 5:45 or close to 6 right now, and I'm just now getting here. It was all day, but it was very eventful, jam-packed with like itinerary and stuff, and it was just so well planned. And the reason why he did it like that, like to have us come up early, so that way we're not dealing with a big group of people. And I specifically chose this trip or this tour because I'm by myself, and I don't want to be in a boat with like 70-80 other people, and they're all turning up, getting drugged, and don't know how to act and everything. Like, I don't want to be in that situation by myself. I didn't feel comfortable, so I wanted to do like a more personal, like more like a smaller private tour, so that way I can feel okay. Like, I feel fine, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be with a smaller group of people. It was definitely worth the extra money. I paid $165, and I 100% recommend this specific tour if you guys are like solo travelers, or you guys don't feel comfortable being around a big group of people. Definitely recommend doing this. Like, my group, including me, was 6. 4 of them were a family of 4, and then the other one was a girl. She's also on a solo trip. Her name is Giselle, and we like hit it off like basically off the bat. Like, she's amazing. Shout out to her if she's watching this. But we were basically kind of like talking about like, oh, you know, what motivated us to come on this trip. Like, she's basically here on her, like, having me time and having her own little, like, you know, just her own getaway. And I'm like, me too, girl, that's why I'm here. And yeah, like, it was just great. Like, it was meant to be. Like, everything. Like, we went to the turtle conservatory. I feel like I'm rambling at this point, but I really enjoyed this trip. Really enjoyed this trip. Except until I got to snorkeling. Y'all, when we went snorkeling, I mean, he did tell us, like, our tour guide Melvin, he did tell us that the water was gonna be deep, and I understood that. And I was fine because we were going snorkeling, and I saw fishes and stuff and everything, and that's cool. But then, like, the waves were really choppy, and I was just like, yeah, I'm getting kind of tired. And then I was kind of like, wait, I need to swim. And I was kind of low-key freaking out. So I told Giselle, I was like, can you throw me a life jacket? Because I'm getting kind of tired. So she threw me a life jacket, and I was okay for the most part. But for some reason, I could not make it back to the boat. I was tired. Like, I was getting there, but I was just like, I can't. But Giselle was able to come get me because I was like, girl, thanks, because I wasn't gonna make it. And the thing is, I know how to swim, but like the waves were really, really choppy, and I just, yeah, they whooped my butt today. I'll give it that. But other than that, everything was great. I mean, I enjoyed this trip. I enjoyed it. I felt like I really needed it. Like, that was the most beautiful beach I have ever been on in a very long time. Definitely top one for sure. Definitely number one. For the longest, it was Cayman Islands, but now when I saw this, I was like, dang, like, this is even prettier than the Cayman Islands. But they're both beautiful beaches. All the beaches I've been to are beautiful in their own way. But Isla Saona definitely has my heart. Definitely has my heart. And I totally recommend. I'm definitely gonna leave the link down below in the description box in case you're interested in booking this specific tour, because it's a small group tour. And I really think you should book it, because again, you're not going to be in a big boat with like 100 people, and you get to learn history. Not only like they just dump you in the beach and be like, okay, go play for a few hours, which we did too, but Melvin, he taught us like the history. Like, he gave us legit a history lesson of like the Isla Saona, even Punta Cana, like the whole like country in itself. Like, he gave us like history, and not many places do that. So I'm beyond grateful for that and for that experience. And the people that I was with along the trip it was enjoyable. It was really relaxing. We all talked to each other. I mean, all of us communicated like we knew each other, because again, we were together for basically 12 hours. And then it's funny because like the family that was with us, they're actually staying next door to where I'm at right now. Like, I can literally see their resort from outside my room. As I mentioned, like in the first day of the room tour, I was like, oh yeah, like I can see that resort from my room. Yeah, they're staying literally like next door. So it's funny. They're like, oh, hey neighbor. I'm like, hey neighbor. But I'm just beyond happy, like beyond happy. And I'm really excited. Right now, I need to get ready for dinner. I'm gonna have hibachi for dinner, because last year, whenever we were at Xcaret in Cancun, we went to an Asian restaurant, but we didn't do hibachi, although that was an option. We just did like regular, like a la carte. This year, I'm like, okay, there's another Japanese restaurant at this resort, so let me just go ahead and do hibachi this year since I didn't do it last year. So that's gonna be the move today. And yeah, I need a shower though, so let's do that, because I've been in the beach like all day, and I'm pretty sure really dark. But yeah. Also, one more thing I forgot to add, that tour is an all-inclusive tour as well. So breakfast and lunch is included, along with drinks and alcoholic beverages as well. So definitely worth the money. Smaller crowd. You have your own reserved section whenever you're at the main beach, because at Abanico Beach, that's like the main beach where everybody goes. So it gets really crowded, and since we're always typically the first ones there, since we've been going and since early in the morning, so basically we get to all the spots first, and it's pretty much quiet for the first like 30 minutes 45 minutes. But Abanico Beach, that's like the main beach that everyone goes to, so it does get really packed. But with us, we have our own section that's reserved for us, so we didn't have to worry about the crowds or anything. I mean, it was amazing. They pick you up from the resort, they take you on a speedboat. Like I said, we had a speedboat, and I mentioned it earlier, Baby, we was jumping that waves. We was jumping the waves, okay? It felt like I was in a little adventure boat, like those little, like, I don't know. I felt like I was on like a ride, like a roller coaster ride, but it was so much fun. Like, I was enjoying it. We all enjoyed it. It was choppy, but I was fine. Like, we were all fine. But if y'all do, y'all don't have to, but if y'all are interested in that type of thing, do it. Do it. I mean, you literally don't have to worry about anything. You literally do not have to worry about anything. It's worth the extra money. It's a once in a lifetime thing. It's not like you do it every day. Do it. I recommend it. Spend a little extra money and you'll get your money's worth. You get your money's worth. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all, like, you get your money's worth. And it's all inclusive. They give you breakfast sandwiches, and he was so nice. He made all the food for us. Can you believe that? He was literally in the grill cooking while we were all playing in the beach. I feel like he was like our babysitter, like our dad or whatever. He was just like, okay, well, you guys go on the beach and like hang out, do whatever you want. Oh, by the way, I got a massage. I forgot to tell y'all, I got my massage on the beach for a lot cheaper. I literally paid $80. $80. Like, and that's for like just the back and the legs. Here, remember how I told y'all they were trying to charge me $250 for a 50-minute massage? Scam. The heck. But girl, no, I got my massage on the beach. Better view, better pricing, and the lady was really, really, really nice. So it ended up working out for me after all. All right, so this is the outfit of the evening. I'm wearing this dress that I got from Windsor, and then I'm wearing the same sandals that I wore earlier today. These are from Shein. And yeah, and then this cute little purse. Let's go to dinner. Okay guys, I am low-key lit, and I don't know if it's because the margarita, I've had strawberry margaritas the majority of this trip. I've had other drinks, but my main go-to was the strawberry margarita. It's gonna start getting dark, so I apologize for the lighting in advance. But oh, it looks like they have the night bar finally at the rooftop. But the strawberry margarita, for the first time since I've been here, was really strong, and that was really surprising. It was like half of it was strawberry margarita, or half of it was strawberry juice, and the other half was like alcohol. And then on top of that, I think we did have 2 shots of the Mama Genoa shots. I don't know what they were called. It's some Dominican house drink that they have here. Oh, not me blocking the camera. Yeah, some Dominican house drink that they have here. And they gave each of us in a table 2 shots. So right now we're about to check out this nightclub. They finally decided to do it over there in the rooftop. So we're gonna check that out. I'll catch y'all later. Also, again, I apologize for the lighting, but what matters is what I have to say and not what you're looking at, okay? But the hibachi was actually really good. They were not lying when they said the hibachi and the French restaurants were the 2 best restaurants that they have at this resort. At this point, I've now eaten at all the restaurants here, so which means tomorrow, since it'll be my last full day, I would have to decide which restaurant I would eat at again, and it's definitely between those 2, both the Japanese and French. But we'll see what the vibe is like tomorrow. Just kidding, you guys. Again, sorry for the bad lighting. They're not doing it at the rooftop, but they're doing it somewhere over here off to the side. All right, I am back in the room. I'm actually still really lit from the party. So like, it was funny because like I was just, you know, just chilling with myself and everything, and like these two men called me over. First of all, I've seen one couple before, and I know they're like together. I always tend to like run into them. They tend to eat at the same restaurants that I be eating at, and I can't even talk straight right now. Oh my gosh, I'm not even that lit, but I feel lit. And there was this one guy. So that guy, I don't know where that guy's from, that couple, but the other guy, he's from France. And I'm like, oh, I'm from Houston. And I was all like, he was just like, oh, are you like by yourself? And I was like, no, my friend's asleep. The thing is with women, so I've had a lot of women asking me if I'm by myself, and I say yeah, because you know, like I trust them. But men, I'd be straight lying, because men are liars. I'd be like, oh no, my friend's asleep. Oh, I'm with my mom, but she's not feeling well, so she's in the room or whatever. I'd be lying to the men all the time. But with women, I'd be like, oh yeah, girl, I'm by myself. This is something I always wanted to do and everything, blah, blah, blah. And women are so like cute. They're like, oh my God, I love that. Oh, they're like, oh my gosh, you're such a baddie. Or like, wow, I love that for you. Like, wow, you're bold. Like, you know, like women are so supportive. Men, I feel like they're weird. Men are so weird. And this guy, I felt like, he was just like, oh, we have so many friends or whatever. And I was like, why are these two men trying to talk to me? And I was like, I know where this is going. Also, I forgot to mention, like during hibachi, like I met these really like cool girls. They were really nice. They were just like, oh yeah, like you're by yourself, that's cool, like that's amazing. And we were just talking and everything, and it was a great dinner. I think that was like, I mean, granted it's a hibachi, so you're prone to interact with people, but I was glad I was sat with them because they really made me feel comfortable. Not that I wasn't feeling comfortable the entire time, but like I felt cool. Like I was just interacting with everyone, like I was feeling myself. But then again, I think, first of all, the margarita was made really strong today. And I think it had something to do with the waiter, like, liking me. I feel like the waiter was very attracted to me. And one thing about these Dominican men, they love me. Dominican men love me. Oh my God, wait, this is recording. Oh, wait, hold up, let me not. Let me delete.